I think the whole point is to ensure the safety of the polling station.
Hong Kong's newly appointed police commissioner says security will be stepped up for Sunday's local elections, just days after some of the worst violence the city has seen in months of anti-government, pro-democracy protests. The police commissioner also urging remaining demonstrators occupying Hong Kong's Polytechnic University, the site of recent clashes between police and protesters, to leave, adding those under 18 won't be arrested. This weekend's district council elections are a big test for the region. The vote considered a kind of referendum on the movement that's brought protesters to the streets since June, calling for greater democracy and pushing back against what demonstrators believe is China's growing influence on the former British colony. This week, the U.S. Congress approved legislation with bipartisan support backing Hong Kong protesters and warning China about human rights.
The Hong Kong Human Rights and Democracy Act is important legislation. It is bipartisan legislation. The people in Hong Kong are engaged in an existential battle for liberty.
The United States stands in solidarity with freedom-loving people of Hong Kong. We fully support their fight for freedom.
But on Friday,
good morning,
in a morning interview on Fox and Friends, Trump refusing to commit to signing the legislation, which has been slammed by Beijing. This at a time when Trump is trying to reach a trade deal with Chinese President Xi Jinping.
We have to stand with Hong Kong, but I'm also standing with President Xi. He's a friend of mine. He's an incredible guy. We have to stand, but I'd like to see them work it out. And if it weren't for me, Hong Kong would have been obliterated in 14 minutes. He's got 1 million soldiers standing outside of Hong Kong that aren't going in only because I ask him, please don't do that. You'll be making a big mistake. It's going to have a tremendous negative impact on the trade deal.
As for this weekend's vote, there is still some uncertainty, and that's because Hong Kong's leader, Carrie Lam, has the power to cancel the elections up to 24 hours before they officially kick off on Sunday.